Axie boundlessness value expectation rundown with the pretty exceptionally current cost of $7.52. Axie vastness sort of truly holds its ground in the market in an unpretentious way. By and large, long-haul investigation proposes that Axie boundlessness cost might actually flood to $5,661.16 by 2050, which especially is genuinely huge, which in a real sense is very critical. Axie vastness, Axes, for the most part by and large is gauged to generally fundamentally arrive at a sort of typical cost of $15.05 toward the finish of 2025, which in a real sense is very critical, which is very huge. The cost of one Axes would generally sort of reach as beautiful exceptionally high as $105.66 United States dollars by 2030 in an unobtrusive manner in a quite enormous way. Experts project a bullish pattern for Axie vastness in 2040, with costs possibly coming to $4,110.35 mark, showing how Axie limitlessness value expectation rundown with the truly current cost of $7.52. Axie boundlessness certainly explicitly holds its ground on the lookout, or so they for the most part thought in a significant manner. Starting around 23 December 2023, Axie boundlessness basically is exchanging at $7.52 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.25% in by and large sort of most recent 60 minutes, which generally is very huge, genuinely in opposition to prevalent thinking. Axie basically really has a truly complete market cap of $992,763,798, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $45,161,368 in an extremely in every practical sense, significant way, which in a real sense is very critical. This really makes Axie boundlessness, Axie pretty in every practical sense, positioning at 67 in the digital currency market, for the most part in opposition to prevalent thinking. In the event that you super are a crypto financial backer, and considering what generally explicitly is the Axie boundlessness cost expectation end of 2040, what will Axie limitlessness truly be genuinely worth in 2040? Is Axie boundlessness a genuinely wise venture or reasonably in every way that really matters, worth purchasing in 2040 in an unobtrusive way in a for the most part large manner? Will Axie's cost explicitly outperform its record-breaking high, or so they by and large thought? These by and large generally are our Axie endlessness cost expectations for Axie's future, or so they explicitly generally thought in a genuinely huge manner. Axie vastness, Axie's value expectation 2040, as per the Axie limitlessness conjecture cost and specialized examination, in 2040, the Axie's value sort of truly is supposed to in every practical sense, truly cross an especially normal value level of $7.20. The normal by and large certainly least value worth of Axie boundlessness, toward the finish of the very truly current year, ought to explicitly especially be $6.58, showing that starting around 23 December 2023 Axie endlessness for the most part is exchanging at $7.52 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.25% in fundamentally truly most recent 60 minutes. Sort of certainly in opposition to mainstream thinking. Besides, Axie can for the most part certainly arrive at an especially greatest value level of $7.40, or so they by and large thought, lovely in opposition to mainstream thinking. Axie endlessness value figure December 2023. In December 2023, the cost of Axie boundlessness fundamentally is supposed to sort of be at around an actually by and large least of $6.58, quite as opposed to prevalent thinking. Axie vastness cost can especially really arrive at a very by and large limit of $7.40, with the in every practical sense, kind of normal cost of $7.20 in United States dollars, which fundamentally is genuinely critical, which for the most part is very huge. Axie boundlessness decently essentially passed value examination in the exact beyond 24 hours, the crypto certainly really has been generally diminished by 0.83% in its most certainly lovely current worth, which especially explicitly is genuinely critical. Assuming we explicitly fundamentally think about the in every practical sense, lovely current market cap of the Axie with yesterday's, you can by and large see that the market cap in a real sense for the most part is likewise down, so Axie boundlessness actually passed value examination in the specific beyond 24 hours. The crypto generally for the most part has been in a real sense basically diminished by 0.83% in its certainly current worth, kind of in spite of prevalent thinking, which in a real sense is very critical. From pretty kind of most recent 7 days, the axis for the most part was in great vertical pattern and expanded by 5.2%, or so they truly thought. The sheer vastness for the most part basically has shown genuinely solid areas of strength for of potential of late, and this could be decently kind of good chance to basically by and large dive right in and contribute, which fundamentally is very critical, or so they in every practical sense thought. A sheer boundlessness value estimate 2040 facts what will for the most part generally be a sheer endlessness certainly genuinely worth in 2040, or so they explicitly thought in a significant manner. The axis cost truly is estimated to generally especially arrive at a kind of most extreme degree of $7.40, with especially in every practical sense, least cost of $6.58 toward the finish of 2040, showing how experts project a bullish pattern for a sheer boundlessness in 2040, with costs possibly coming to $4,110.35 mark. Showing how a sheer endlessness value expectation outline with the decently by and large current cost of $7.52, a sheer limitlessness sort of basically holds its ground on the lookout, which truly is very critical. Does a sheer boundlessness for the most part in every practical sense have a future, by and large, especially in spite of mainstream thinking in a by and large significant manner? As far as value, a sheer endlessness basically truly has an exceptional fundamentally truly potential to generally essentially arrive at new levels, actually especially further appearance, how might Axie's cost for the most part fundamentally outperform its untouched quite high in an unpretentious manner. It entirely is estimate that Axies will increment in esteem, which explicitly especially is genuinely critical. As per essentially unambiguous specialists and business experts, a sheer boundlessness can actually especially raise a ruckus around town of the greatest cost of $240.91 till 2030. Which generally fundamentally shows that a sheer limitlessness, Axie's value expectation 2040, as per the sheer vastness estimate cost and specialized examination, in 2040, the Axie's cost essentially is supposed to in every practical sense, generally cross a kind of essentially normal value level of $7.20. The normal especially certainly least value worth of a sheer vastness, toward the finish of the sort of current year, ought to all things considered, be $6.58, exhibiting that starting around 23 December 2023 a sheer endlessness in a real sense, especially as exchanging at $7.52 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.25% in very most recent 1 hour in an unpretentious manner. Which is very critical. Is a sheer boundlessness genuinely sort of worth purchasing in 2040, or so they generally thought? A sheer infinity's worth for the most part basically is supposed to especially generally keep on extending, as deficiency will in general by and large basically support cost rise. Showing the way that a sheer boundlessness cost can generally arrive at a sort of truly limit of $7.40